Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I thought I would tell you about our backyard because I honestly think it's pretty cool and it's one of those places that might seem simple at first, but once you spend time there you realize how much life and activity it actually has. Most people have normal backyard with maybe a few plants, a chair or a small lawn, but ours is a little different. We have a chicken shed with around 10 hens and we also have 3 fruit trees. So instead of just being a quiet empty space, our backyard is always full of movement, sounds and a little things happen all the time. The fruit trees are Java plum tree, which we call jamun, a mango tree, and a lukard tree, which is called lukard in Urdu. I really like having these trees because they make the backyard feel alive. We pluck fruit almost every day from the jamun tree and the mango tree, and when lukard season comes, we pluck that fruit too. It's fun to watch them change through the seasons. Sometimes they have fresh green leaves, sometimes they start flowering, and then later they give fruit. The part is always exciting because it feels like the backyard is rewarding us for taking care of it. The jamun tree is one of my favorite because the fruit has much unique taste. It's sweet, a little sour, and really refreshing, especially when it's hot outside. The mango tree is also special because mango season always feels like something to look forward to. There's just something about seeing mangoes grow on the tree that makes summer feel even better. And the lookout tree is interesting too because it gives fruit that is small, soft and sweet. Each tree has its own personality and I think that makes our backyard feel even more special. But the biggest part of our backyard is definitely the hens. We have 10 hens. We have 10 hens and they need a lot of care every day. Taking care of that many hens is not small job at all. They need fresh feed, clean water, and a clean shed. Their space has to be checked regularly, and we have to make sure they are healthy and comfortable. If one thing is wrong, it can affect all of them. So we have to stay alert and responsible. A lot of people think keeping hens is easy, but it really isn't. It makes time, energy, and patience. You have to check on them in the morning, make sure they have everything they need, and then check again later in the day. Sometimes they make a lot of noise, sometimes they move around everywhere, and sometimes they just stand there looking at you like they are waiting for something. It can be funny, but it also reminds me that animals depend on us completely. One thing I've learned from having hens is that you can't just ignore responsibilities. You can't decide to skip a day because the hens still need food, water, whether you feel like doing it or not. That has taught me to be more responsible and more consistent. It's a good lesson because it shows that taking care of living things is not just a task, it's a commitment. I also enjoy spending time in our backyard because it feels peaceful in a different way. Even though there's always something happening, it still feels calmer than being inside all day. I like hearing the sound of the hens, seeing the trees, and just being outside for a while. It gives me a break from the screens and noise, and it also makes me appreciate nature more. Sometimes the simplest places can make you feel the most relaxed. Another thing I like about my backyard is that it feels like a family space. Everyone has a role in keeping it running, and everyone notices when something changes. If a tree grows a little more, if the hens are acting differently, or if the shed needs cleaning, we all pay attention. It's not just a backyard for us, it's a place where we work, learn, and spend time together. I also think it would be nice to make the backyard even more organized and beautiful. Maybe we could add more shade and improve the space around the trees or make a small sitting area where we can relax and enjoy the view. There are so many responsibilities and that's what makes it exciting. A backyard doesn't have to stay the same forever. It it can grow and changes just like the people who care for it. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed hearing about our little backyard and what makes it unique. If you have a backyard too, let me know what's growing there or what animals you have. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like. And I will see you in the next one.